Gaffer, defeat on the road today. What was your assessment of the game?
Yeah, very disappointed. We came here with a game plan to be hard to play against, and to concede 2 goals in the first 20 minutes was so disappointing. Then we get ourselves obviously back in the game with Fletch, and then we concede a goal from a set play, and we're going 3-1 down. And then second half, what Crewe do then is sit off and let us have the ball. But I thought we moved it, could have been quicker. We had opportunities in the second half as well, so obviously try and get back in the game. I thought we were trying to force the issue as well, and then obviously Crewe put an extra defender on to see the game out. But I have to apologise to the supporters as well for that first 25 minutes. Not good enough, and we have to address it and come back better next week.
You touched on it there, 2 down early on, but when we got that one back, it felt like we were the team on top.
Yes, it does, but first and foremost, you've got to compete in this division. You've got to roll your sleeves up sometime, win your first contact. The first goal, we head it into a bad situation on the edge of our box. We spoke about wingers being inverted and rolling inside, and then O'Reilly hits with his left foot and scores. On the second one again, we talk about cutbacks. They cut it back, and then the lads coming in on the far side and obviously scores. Then set plays are crucial. You've got to do your jobs in set plays. We've got to be more dominant, get first contacts, defend our goal like we mean it. That's been a big emphasis of this week. So we have to go and look at it, fix it, and come back next week in a better shape.
And it's 3-3 for Fletch now, playing in a position that maybe he's not played a lot of, but certainly putting in a shift.
Yeah, I thought he was a threat all afternoon. He has one in the first half where he gets himself away from the defender. Is it a penalty? Possibly, because he gets his shirt pulled back, he gets contact, should hit the target. Then second half he has one where we nick it on the high press and he goes through 1-on-1, but the keeper makes a save. Then he has one where he gets in the middle of the box with a header, hits his shoulder and goes over the bar. So we are creating opportunities, but it's about being ruthless, and I thought that's what Crewe were today. When they got in the final third, they were ruthless.
And does that provide you with confidence though that we are getting into these situations, we are getting ourselves chances, it's just about starting to put them away?
Yes, and I said to the players, I want you to play with belief. Now we need to play as men as well. We need to be strong, we need to use our body. I thought Crewe used the body really well. Obviously March up front, he was using his body well against our defenders, so we need to start doing it back. We need to be more brave on the ball, which we were second half. We moved it quicker. Okay, you can say, was that Crewe just letting us have the ball, trying to break them down? But that's how I want my teams to play. We've got to move the ball quicker, we've got to play with intensity, but we've got to do the jobs off the ball as well. And today it was like the players just took too long to get going, and you can't do that in a game of football, because when you're 2-0 down, you give yourself a mountain to climb. Yes, we got back in the game to make it 2-1. Then again we concede from a set play, and when it's 3-1 at half time, like I just said, you've got a hill to climb to try and get back in it. And you've got to go try and score 4 goals away from home to win a game of football. I don't know how many teams can do that up and down the country.
And 2 key absentees, MJ and Gores, just to give us an update on them.
Yeah, so obviously MJ felt something on Thursday. He'll go and have a scan, and I think the news is coming back. Doesn't look too good for him. He's going to be out for a period of time. And then Josh Gordon, he felt his cough, so he's going to be missing for 4 weeks as well. So yeah, big disappointment, because big players for us and in the squad in the change room. But it's up to somebody else now to take their opportunity and stake a claim to play games. I want to be aggressive, yes, but we've got to do it in the right manner, in the right fashion, and at the right times. And sometimes when a new manager comes in, players get a bit over-eager and start jumping out the slots when they shouldn't need to. But listen, I'm fine with that. As long as it can affect the ball, then I'll address it when we need to, and we'll debrief the game and go through the positives and also the negatives as well.
And 2 full debuts for Joe and Freddie Anderson, and 2 promising performances.
Yeah, I thought Freddie was outstanding. For a first game at this level, you can see the quality that he has in terms of his stepping in with the ball, his desire to defend. He's quick, he wants to step in. And obviously Joe Anderson, I thought he brought a real calmness to the back line. I know obviously we were forcing the issue, so he's really good in possession, but again it's about us game managing as well. So sometimes we're playing across the back when we don't need to. We can play the ball forward, ask them questions, make them defend, and when we did that I thought we started to create little opportunities and landed on second balls and trying to get shots away. Yes, it's nice to play nice attractive football, but we've got to play effective football as well. We've got to get it forward when we're chasing the game and ask questions of the opposition.
And a week now to look back at this, analyse and get back on the training ground.
Absolutely, that's all we can do. We've got to try and stay positive. It hurts at the moment, I know the players are, I am, but it's up to us to get it right, and I believe we will. We've got a good group of players in there that want to learn, but now it shows your character when you've obviously lost 3-1 and you've got a week to prepare for a big game at home against Crewe.
And a word on the fans as well behind us from minute 1 to 90, and a good round of applause as well at the end from them.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I apologise for that first 20 30 minutes. I'll take accountability for that, not a problem. But what I can say is the fans stayed with us. They could see what we're trying to do. Creating opportunities, I think we dominated in every aspect of the stats, but the most important one is goals. We need to add that to our game, and I think you could see the appreciation of the fans. I wanted everyone to go over there and show our appreciation, because I know they travel in the numbers, they support their club. It's down to us to make us better and try and get up the table.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Thank you.